Hello everyone and welcome back. Now that I've gotten my hands on the alpha, let's take a very early look at Prot Warriors. Now first of all, let's just go over what has changed. Now shield block is now going up in cost. It's going to be costing 35 rage. Ignore Pain is no longer our bubble. Instead, it has a 4-second uptime. And what it does is it eats rage according to what damage you're taking in, and it only absorbs 60% of the damage coming in. So now you need to use Ignore Pain when you have a decent amount of rage, 60 or more, and it's only going to be reducing damage by 60%, so just slightly better than Shield Wall. We do also now have raid-wide buffs, so we have Battle Shout, which is strength and agility plus 10%, Rallying Cry, which gives everyone in your party or raid 15% more HP for 10 seconds, and the change that really hurts me the most is Warbringer is now a single target stun. So now let's go over how this feels. I have a few hours clocked in so far, and during AoE pulls, it seems like you have too much rage and not enough of a rage dump. Since Revenge is on the global cooldown, it has a bit of a cooldown itself as well. Sometimes you cap out on rage since we no longer have the old Ignore Pain. Now when you are fighting bosses, more of a one-on-one scenario, there is some periods of zero activity and there's a lot more downtime than in live. However, your mitigation seems better when you don't have shield block or Ignore Pain up. So overall, the changes seem to impact us the most when we're taking a lot of damage from a lot of sources. During boss fights, things still feel okay, and even though we lose Ignore Pain how it is right now in live, the positive side is that we feel tankier overall without necessarily having to have Ignore Pain or shield block up. Now let's just go over the positives, the negatives, and what I think could be changed to make things a little better. Now the bad part is shield block does require more rage to get up. So what this means is that you need to charge in and shield slam, and only after those two requirements are met, then you can throw shield block up. So that means that depending on your speed, you will be taking 1 to 2 hits before your shield block goes up. Another downside is that our healing or our bubble ability from Ignore Pain is gone. So we are going to be taking a lot more of that damage. We are going to have to be focusing more on mitigation rather than generating rage and making bubbles for ourselves. There's also a lot of downtime of activity since we lose tier sets and our rage dump. And the biggest thing is that there is no off the global cooldown rage dump. Now here are the good things so far. We do feel tankier without Ignore Pain or shield block up, so in those moments where we might be a little bit rage starved, or if we don't have enough haste in order to guarantee that shield block uptime, we do overall feel tankier. There is a lot less spam. I know that there are some people that are not big fans of having high activity while they're tanking, so this does eliminate the need to constantly click a button all the time on a warrior. Everything seems more calculated and deliberate. There's also a lot more raid utility that we bring now. Having Rallying Cry and Battle Shout might give us another spot in premier raid groups. And let's go over the hopes. I hope that once I optimize my stats to a certain haste breakpoint and a certain mastery, that I feel a lot better and smoother than I do right now in the alpha. I also hope that we get a little bit more constant mitigation via either the Heart of Azeroth and the abilities that it's going to be providing, or maybe one new row of talent points that'll be added at max level. I also really hope that they bring back the AoE stun of Warbringer. Without the AoE stun in Warbringer, I feel like the choice would just be a lot clearer to pick up Shockwave. And this is the nerf that I'm scared of the most. Warbringer gives us a really good utility to bring to Mythic Plus with an AoE stun that is not part of diminishing returns. So if they nerf Warbringer, then we lose a little bit of that utility in Mythic Pluses, which are gonna stick around. I hope you guys enjoyed this early alpha look. Please note that a lot of this can change, and hopefully all of this changes for the better. And once they increase the level cap in the alpha to level 120, I will be taking another look at Prot Warriors to see if things get a little bit better. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, good luck out there.